Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bridge City Soccer Academy's annual gala and our online auction kickoff. I'm auctioneer Patrick and happy to be hosting today. We've got a lot of fun stuff for you. I want to make you aware of a few things. First and foremost, be sure to say hello in the chat. Feel free to ask any questions. We would be happy to answer any of your questions. Just drop them in the chat and we will get you taken care of. The other thing we want to let you know, though, is that if you are participating in the chat, you'll be entered automatically in to win a $25 Amazon gift card at the end of the show today. So make sure you stop in and say hello and let us know you're tuned in and what your connection is. Speaking of connections, I am so honored to welcome our guest today as we kick off the online auction. I want to start with the amazing Assistant Director of Coaching, Mrs. Mel Langley. How are you, Mel?
I am good. Can you guys hear me?
Absolutely. We got you. I also want to introduce our fundraising and travel coordinator and auction chair of all auction chairs, Joan Skritzmeyer. Joan, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Excited to get started.
And then our featured guest of all featured guests always is our executive director at Bridge City Soccer Academy, joining us from the middle of a soccer field somewhere. Please welcome Miss Rochelle Hearns. How are you, Rochelle?
We are great. Hi, everybody. We're at the GA Showcase. I've got the 2011s. They just won their game today. So they're here to help me and support. We're watching our 2010s right now. So we're glad to be here.
That is absolutely awesome. Fantastic. Hey, Mel, why don't you take us away a little bit here?
Yes. I'm super excited for this online auction. I have never participated in an online one before. I've only been present, but I'm super excited for everyone to get a chance to bid on everything and fight against me for the options. The event obviously is super important to me. I love it. If you've ever seen me in an auction, you know I'm busy and I'm working. So make sure that you're there. You can buy tickets. We close ticketing on Monday. So you have a few more days to purchase your ticket to actually be there with us and witness me put my hand up or my paddle up to get some live auction items. And we're especially excited to have you guys here on the live auction or on this in person and also being able to bid online. I've been watching all the feeds and a lot of bidding already. So really excited for this.
Absolutely. That's fantastic. Rochelle?
Hi, everybody. So thank you guys for all supporting us already. Obviously, the money that we raise goes to scholarship for players that just can't afford the membership fees for soccer and keeping them all engaged in the sport. It also goes to community impact, where we provide clinics in low socioeconomic areas to provide soccer for all of those kids that don't have access to it. Also coaching education so that our coaches get better at what they're doing, but it's spread out between a lot of things. So girls, what do we have to say?
Come support us at the
Absolutely.
Thank you, everyone.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, we got a shout out here tuning in today. Emily Williams giving a big go, Bridge City, huh? Give it back to her for sure. Thank you for tuning in, Emily. Also, want to remind you folks, hey, make sure that you say hello in the chat. You'll be entered into a drawing today to win a $25 Amazon gift card. So don't waste any time. Make sure we know you are with us. Hey, Rochelle, are you okay with me diving into how folks can participate in this fantastic event we got going over the next 9 days or so?
Yes, let's get the people what they want.
Let's give it what they want. Let's get them all involved. Hey, folks, it couldn't be any easier. You're going to start by going to bridgecitysoccer.org is the original website for the organization. Once you get there, you will see a beautiful big box right here in the front that says join us at our annual auction. You're going to click on that, and it's going to transfer you over to our auction software platform, which is provided through Octria. And what will happen there, first thing you're going to want to do is register. Just click on that register button. It'll take you through a simple registration window. And once you have done that, You are ready to get started. I want to let you know that you will get an email once you have registered, and that email is confirming your email address. So make sure that you go ahead and click yes on that to confirm your email address. I also want to encourage you, it will give you instructions on downloading the Octria app, and that will come in very, very handy on your cellular device as you are monitoring all your bids. You got it downloaded yet, Melanie?
Yeah, on my phone. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Mel's all over it. She is an auction
I am not messing around.
aficionado. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So once you are registered, you are ready to go, folks. I'm just going to walk you through the website here and share with you some insight. Mel's an expert at all of this already, but you said this is your first online event, Mel.
Yes.
So I want to stress a little bit about some of the online features. First and foremost, we are selling tickets, and they are available right now. It's going to be a wonderful event at Ernesto's next Saturday night, March 9th is going to be fantastic. You can get your tickets right now until what did you say you were going to sell tickets until Monday? Is that right, Joan?
Yep.
Yeah.
Monday.
So make sure you have your tickets, folks. That's most important. And then let's get right into online auction features. So here we go. When you click on the online auctions, you're going to see right away that you do not have to have a ticket to participate in our online auction, right? And as we know, everybody involved and everybody that wants to support Bridge City Soccer Academy cannot all be there next Saturday. So we have expanded the features of the event to allow everybody to participate. So just dive in, folks, and get involved. You do not need a ticket to participate in the online auction or to make a donation. Just go ahead and register and we will get started. You're going to see you ended up with a lot of packages here, Joan. You've got some great stuff.
Yes, there's quite a few in there that I've got my eye on, like the backpack blower from Still.
Hey, Joan, don't tell anybody what you're bidding on. See, Mel knows. I saw her immediately say, faux pas. Yeah, she just tripped over her own feet on that one. Joan, I'm going to come back to you about favorite items because I want you to reorganize your thoughts on that one. Hey, folks, everything opened at $10 today, okay? And there's some packages worth several $100s in here, but they opened at $10, okay? So this is a great time. And folks, I always tell people, bid fast and bid last if you plan on winning, okay? And Mel knows that rule. So here's how we go. Pick any item that you're interested in. I love Giraldi's, okay? So I'm all over it. Nothing better than a torpedo sandwich. It doesn't have a picture of a torpedo, but the torpedo sandwich at Giraldi's is phenomenal, okay? The first thing you're going to notice right away, folks, when you go into an individual item is that the bidding ends in 9 days, which is March 10th. So we're going to have our gathering event at Ernesto's on March 9th. You do not have to worry about bidding online during the gathering event at Ernesto's. We got lots of fun activities for you. Jill Marie, my buddy, will be auctioneering that night. You'll have a blast. But the online bidding will continue until noon the next day, okay? And that's noon the next day plus bid extension. I want to share with you what that means because Melanie is paying attention. The way it works is if an item receives a bid in the last 5 minutes, so in other words, from 11:55 a.m. till noon on Sunday the 10th, it will notify the person who just got outbid and it will extend the closing time 5 minutes. So Mel, I know how you're usually elbowing somebody out of the way to put that bid in at the last possible second, right? Just like you probably do on the soccer field, right? It's not a yellow card if you don't do the wrong thing, right?
Yeah.
In an online auction, you can't do that, okay? We are going to extend the bidding. So it's going to operate the same way in theory that a live auction does. As an auctioneer, I don't say sold until nobody is bidding. Same deal in our online auction here supporting Bridge City Soccer is that it will extend. So don't be surprised. Don't try to go in there at 11:59 and 59 and try to place that last bid because you will get that bid time extended, okay? The next thing you need to know is that it's telling you what the current high bid is. Currently right now, Dallas Thornton has a $35 bid. on this package. This is a $50 gift card to her not to her Nestos, but Heraldi's. And the next bid needs to be $45. Okay. Now, this is the important part. I know it's not a bid card. Okay. But this is the important thing for you to know about online is that we have the opportunity to place what we call a max bid. Okay. And what that allows us to do is I look at this package and I say, okay, it's got a value of $50. I'm also supporting Bridge City Soccer. So I would be willing to spend $100 on this $50 gift card. But just like any other person, if I can get it for $45, that would be terrific, right? So what I'm going to do is make sure that I get it. And the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to place a max bid of $100, okay? And I want to bid immediately. I want to bid 45, okay? So what that means is that it is going to place a $45 bid, but if I get outbid, it's going to continue to increase my bid automatically up to $100. Okay. You got that, Mel?
Yeah. I'm writing it down.
Okay.
I'm writing it down.
Yeah. No, you don't have to. Right. Hey, great. I'm glad you said that, Mel, because you know what? It'll tell you right here exactly what that means. Okay.
Sweet.
So it's really user intuitive, right? So I'm going to click it. It's going to make sure. Are you sure you want to bid $45 with a max of 100? Every now and then I put an extra zero in there. So I wanted to make sure I did it. I'm at 100. I'm in. Okay. That now shows up that I have the current high bid for $45 and the bid will automatically be raised to 100 to ensure you stay as a high bidder against anybody that bids against you. Okay. Is that clear?
Yeah.
As mud. Okay.
Clear.
Go ahead, Joan.
Oh, I just was saying it was clear.
Yeah. Fantastic. Hey, make sure if you have any questions, folks, that you drop them in the chat. We would be happy to answer it. And even if you just say hello in the chat, we're giving away a $25 Amazon gift card later today to everybody is entered who puts in the chat. So let's put some chats in there. And even you, Mel, if you want to chat, feel free, right?
Absolutely. I can't let Emily be the only one right now.
Exactly. So go in the comment box, not the private chat. Go in the comments and give us a big shout out to Bridge City and we'll get it done.
Okay.
The other thing before I leave this page, I do want to draw your attention to is there's some icons up at the top. And one of the great features about Octria is that we want to spread the word, right? As I already mentioned, anybody with an internet connection can go online. They don't have to buy a ticket and they can support Bridge City Soccer, right? So as you're scrolling through the items and you run across something that maybe is not your deal, but you know somebody who would really like that specific project, just click on the social media icons and it will post it on your page. Okay. So if I click on the Facebook icon, it's going to go to my Facebook. It's going to build a post for me. And then I can add any comments. I could tag somebody I wanted to see it, whatever I wanted to do. So that's a cool feature. You can do it actually out on X, also formerly Twitter. You can also share it if you're using your mobile device, you could share it via text and you can just grab a hyperlink to it that you could put in an email if that was the case that you wanted to do. All right. Mel, Joan, do you have any questions about how to bid on these online packages?
Are you going to go, you will go over like what happens if they know that they win?
Well, what's going to happen when they win? That's a great question. They will receive a notification when the auction closes on Sunday, starting at noon, okay, except for those items that go into overtime. Whenever an item finally closes, you will receive an email and a text if you've signed up for the text when you registered, and it will tell you that you have won that item. And then the nice thing is that our buddy Joan has put on here right at the top, we will have 2 dates for when and where to pick up your won items, okay? So if you get that notification, hey, you won the certificate to Heraldi's, okay? Don't outbid me, Mel. And when you get that notification, there'll be a checkout button, okay? And that's when the truth happens, right? Now you hit that checkout, you pay with your card, you can double check your statement and then just check out. And then you'll be ready to go Monday, March 11th, 5:15 to 8 o'clock over at Tamarack Elementary. And then again on Tuesday, March 12th, 4:45 to 7:45 at Tektronix. And I assume Tektronix is a big facility, but I'm assuming that you're talking about near the soccer field there. Is that right, Joan?
Yes. So
Yeah.
those are
Okay. So
both practice locations for our team. So a lot of people will already be out. They can just swing on by and get their action items.
How convenient of you to do that. That is awesome. And if you have any questions, folks, just grab Joan's email here, drop her a line. She is extremely responsive and she will help you out. Now, the other thing that I want to, is there any items on here that you're not bidding on, Joan, that you want to highlight?
So yeah, there's a couple of mini wine tours on there. The Vino, oh, what did I call that one? Vino something.
Get your wine on.
Get Your Wine On is another one. That one's just a selection of wine from a Eola winery.
Okay. Oh, Vino Voyages? Is that the one?
Voyages, that's what I called it. I've been looking at these things too much this week and my brain remembers half of everything.
That happens.
So yeah, a couple of cool wine tours on there.
Joan, there's the suite, the Thorn. Is it the Thorn?
The Thorn suite
That
is
was
on
really
there.
cool for like a team.
Yeah, because that's
Sweet Life.
Yeah, that's Sweet Life. It's got 20 seats, 2 parking passes. So that one's going to be, we specifically had someone, I won't mention names, but email about it before the auction even happened to make sure we were going to have it again because they wanted to bid. So be watching that one because people want it.
How cool is that? 20 seats at a Thorns game. And the game is picked out. It's September 13th. So you got plenty of time. Don't mention it's a Friday. But yeah, I won't. I'll keep that to myself. But Friday the 13th, all the details are right here, folks, right? 20 tickets and 2 parking passes, which is somewhat of a priority down there around Providence Park. Is that a fair statement?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And Stephanie is in the house. Thank you, Stephanie, for tuning in. Great to have you with us. You got any other hot packages there that you're fired up about?
Any of the trips that are in there. I know the Escape to the Mountain has been big. There's been quite a few bids on that one already.
Look at there.
Yeah. So that's
Heather's in the lead. She's probably cursing us a little bit right now. Yeah. She does not want us. Look at all the stuff that you get in this package, huh? This is unbelievable. Wow, what a deal. You would have your bid card. You look like a windmill at the live event, wouldn't you, Melanie? Just going up and up and up every time. This is up to 7 guests. Wow, you and 7. So party of 8 at Collins Lake Resort Condo. $100 gift certificate to Timberline. Wow, holy smokes. Lots of good stuff. And bottle of 14 hands to in case those people you bring with you are a little noisy. Bottle of Chateau. You're making it special with a little Napa Brut. I mean, it's a champagne event. So that's awesome. Outstanding stuff. And Jen is in the house. Thank you, Jen, for tuning in. Great to see you virtually, as we say. That is, you've got some fantastic packages, but we also have a live auction, right, Joan?
Yes, we do.
It's going to happen at Ernesto's. And folks can preview those live auction packages right now on the site. They can't bid on them, but they can definitely preview them. You've got, wow. Tell me about some of these packages.
So, well, I won't mention the one that my daughter saw yesterday and said, "Mom, you better buy that because I want that swag."
She's learned magic.
Yes. And I was like, "You gonna pay for it?" And she goes, "I can't even go, so you better just buy it for me."
Proxy bid.
Yeah. But yeah, so one that I'm super excited. I mean, I'm excited about. I'm not saying I might be bidding on it, but I might not. Anyways, the by any other name, that one includes a ball signed by the 2022 championship team. So we got superstars like Sophia Smith, Christine Sinclair, all with signatures on that ball, plus 4 tickets in the club section, the KeyBank club section for the Thorns game. You get to decide the date with, yeah, there's the ball. That's Sophia Smith, number 9 up there. So, and you get to decide what Thorns game you want to go to. It's decided with the donor, but yeah, so that's a pretty exciting one.
That's awesome.
And then we got several different trips in there. One's a staycation, a couple different getaways, but yeah, the staycation is down at the Kimpton River Place Hotel here in Portland.
We call those get out of jail free cards right there. Get out of jail free card right there.
I have stayed at that place, and their restaurant is very good happy hour.
And you get $100. You get $100 gift certificate to their restaurant.
There you go.
Yep.
It doesn't get any better than that. And you're hanging out at the Kimpton. I mean, it's a gorgeous property, wonderful food and beverage. And like I said, it's one night. This is an incredible, great staycation package for sure. And you also have a couple of tickets to go to the Oregon Symphony while you're there. And you don't necessarily have to do it the same night, right? You can go 2 separate nights or whatever. But we should have named this one "Get Out of Jail Free." That is that's a good one. Yeah. And then we've got Sun River. We've got a coastal getaway. Lots of fun stuff you put together here. What a great job to you and your committee there, Joan.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we couldn't have done it. Our teams help get all the stuff, which is awesome. Makes my life easier because we just pull it all together and put together these great packages. Yeah,
that's fantastic. Now we are looking forward to the big event next week, and I know we had, as much as it takes people buying tickets and people donating items, we also had a sponsor, Wolf Dental, step up this year and become a sponsor just recently. And we could not be more appreciative of Wolf Dental diving in there and making it happen. We also had an anonymous supporter that made a very generous donation to support the cause. So thank you to both of those folks. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
And tell me a little bit as we look toward next Saturday night, the 9th, at Ernesto's, right there adjacent to Jesuit High School, right off of Beaverton Hillsdale Highway there. What can folks expect when they show up?
So we got a really fun night planned. We have great food from Ernesto's. I know it says appetizers, but part of their appetizers includes like pizza and subs. So we're going to have all kinds of food for everybody. And then great drinks, of course. We know how our group likes that. And we also are going to have 2 Hall of Famers on the stage. Shannon Box is going to interview Carla Thompson with the San Diego Wave and our newest board member. So that's going to be awesome. We have some games that we're going to play. We got rock, paper, scissors. So we have a really cool little package. People can buy in for a chance to play and possibly win. And we'll have a big rock, paper, scissors competition happening. So that'll be fun. We got the live auction, paddle raise. We'll have a cleat pull again this year. So where we have a bunch of cleats that were donated, you can get a pair of cleats for $75. So yeah, we've got a ton of fun stuff happening.
Yeah, and we've got a little raffle where folks can buy raffle tickets. And tell me.
Yes, the raffle is awesome too, because we have a couple of different items, but our favorite one from last year, and the one that I know is going to be super popular again. Mel's shaking her head because it's the Pia Coach raffle. So the winner, their daughter gets to smash a pie in the face of their coach. So I have pictures up on the website from last year for Mel and Emily, all covered in whipped cream. And we'll be picking 3 winners for that one. So right there on the Pia Coach.
I got a Pia Coach.
Yeah, all kinds of pictures. That's Mel being smashed.
I was going to say, I thought I kind of recognized the neck punch.
I don't know how I got chosen for that, but
I can't imagine. It looks to me like Rochelle's on the lower section also there. Is that
No,
right?
that's Emily. Rochelle got out of it. She lied, probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Shocking. Yeah. Yeah. Her earbuds didn't work that day. Yeah.
Right.
That looks like a lot of fun. What a cool deal. Now, I got to ask some insider information here. Mel, has anybody won before and then given the pie to the coach and let them use it in hopes of a little bit more playing time?
Absolutely not. That is not how these kids work. No way. They're gonna take, especially that little one right there, that number 9. She
Yeah.
won 2 of them. She pied two cookies.
Well, and since she
She knows
won
how
twice.
to play the raffle game. That's awesome.
She does. She knows what she's doing. Yeah.
Well, and
That
then
is-
since she was a good sport though, because since she won twice, her mom insisted that the coaches then get to pie her.
Oh yes.
So-
wow.
So there's a picture on there too of all 3 of them just covered in whipped cream.
That's
So yeah,
awesome.
it's a fun time.
Wow. That is
Like I said, picking 3 winners for that. So you got 3 chances. So put your tickets in that one.
yeah, and you can buy them right now on the website, folks.
Yep.
All you have to do is go to right here, and it says buy raffle tickets. And then when you arrive that night, you will get the actual raffle tickets, and you'll take those and you will put them in the prize that you want to win. As we mentioned, one of those prizes being the Pie a Coach, and you're going to give away 3 of those Pie a Coach packages. There's also a coach for the day and a Tito's vodka swag bag. Mel, is that based on your comments about happy hour at downtown Hampton?
Hey,
Is it?
yeah,
is it-
I actually did win that raffle. Our first auction for pre-COVID, 2 weeks before COVID hit us. I won that, and I had it used up by 2 days into COVID. So that,
Yeah.
okay.
So it was 2 days to flatten the curve. Is that what you're telling me there, Mel?
Yeah.
2 days to flatten the curve, she said. Okay. That is awesome stuff. It is going to be an incredible event. We're coming to the end. I want to make sure if anybody has any questions, they are welcome to drop them in the chat. We would be happy to answer them. And more importantly, this is last call. Throw in your name in the chat, say hello, do any of those things, and we will make sure that you're in the drawing that we are about to host. I see somebody, look at them all chiming in. Oh, Melanie's got a question.
I know. Julie had a question. I said good question, but
Yeah. So what kind of pie is it?
So
No?
last year we did chocolate cream pies, but the chocolate part didn't defrost enough, so they just got all the whipped cream. So I think this year what we've decided is I'm just going to buy a bunch of whipped cream and empty pie cases, and we're just going to fill it with whipped cream, so they get it really smashed in there.
Absolutely. Sounds like a winner to me. I mean, Mel, do you get to request a flavor or anything like that?
Are you assuming I'm going to get chosen again? Yeah, I was fine with it. I was fine with the chocolate. That it was great for the next 2 hours when I was out there. I was fine with it.
Well, it would have been a lot easier to come off of my head than yours, dear.
That's true. That's true.
They could have just hosed me off. So, yeah, no, that's fun. Hey, this is going to be an incredibly fun event. I can't thank you enough for including my team as part of helping you out that night. You've got a worthy cause. Helping these kids out is just awesome to allow everybody, hopefully, an opportunity to experience Bridge City Soccer. So with that, how do you feel about let's dive into our little giveaway here?
Yes.
Love it.
Let's do it. Now, this is kind of like a Wheel of Fortune. I need your help. On the count of 3, I need a little spin that wheel. Are you 2 ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Here we go. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Spin
that wheel.
Look at it go. If Melanie wins, we're rolling again.
Yes, please. Oh,
Oh, she won. We're going again.
go again.
We're going again. You can't do that.
Oh, this is a good sign for me for the auction, though.
It is.
All right, who we got?
Stephanie
Oh,
Parker.
Perfect.
Stephanie is our winner. Stephanie is our winner. Wow. I'm going to turn it over to you ladies to wrap it up for us.
Well, thank you all for joining us. We are so excited. So like we said, online bidding is happening now. Share it far and wide. Anyone can participate and get those last few tickets before Monday for our live event on March 9th, next Saturday, only a week away. So we are super excited.
It's going to be great. Coach Mel, anything to wrap us up?
Yeah,
Bidding?
yes, like I said, this is always such an amazing event. It's really fun to be able to bid online, but it's really fun to be at the event and to interact with people that you don't necessarily get to all the time, or just in like a different environment. And there's going to be a live band. We got a bar and you got Italian. I mean, you can't beat it. So I'm excited.
Emily says it's going to be a fun event.
Yes.
Folks, thanks for tuning in. We couldn't be happier. Glad to have everybody get together and start bidding online, right? As I always say, bid high, bid off, and support Bridge City Soccer Academy. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.